4 things you need to stop doing this year, and one of them is being ungrateful. Don't let answers prayers become a forgetful testimony. Gratitude keeps your heart soft and it keeps your faith alive. If you look at the Bible, you see the children of Israel. They were so ungrateful. They were so ungrateful to God. They when God does something for them, they are happy, but they never recall whenever they come in contact with any new situation. They never record the things that God did for them. That is, they will start complaining, they will start murmuring, they will start saying, God, no, and all that. Some people say, God, why have you forsaken me? God, why is my life like this? Why is that this person is getting this and I'm not getting it? What you need to stop doing this is being ungrateful, because God is ever faithful, whether you like it. And the second thing I want you to stop doing this year is stop coming to God whenever you need something from Him. Most of the time, some people, they just come to God only when they are in need. Maybe if God answers their prayer, before you see them again is when they have another need. That is not the kind of relationship God wants to build with us. God wants us to have a personal and a daily walk with Him. Not only when situations arises, no. He wants us to be both in and out of season, in His presence. Whether things are going on well, whether things are not going on well, He wants us to come constantly, because that's where you get strength, and that's where your soul is being and your spirit is being edified. But if you only come when you need something, that's terrible, because remember what the Bible said. God gave the children of Israel what they needed, but He sent leanness to their soul, because the children of Israel were only interested in their miracle, in the miracle. They were never interested in what God wants them to do. They're not interested in how God wants them to go. But the Bible does understand that God made His way known unto Moses, the man that always presents himself before God. So this year, don't be a person that only comes whenever you need something, whenever you need a job, whenever you feel it's time for you to marry, whenever you feel, only when you have some need, you just come and appear. No, that's not what God wants us to do. And the third thing I want you to know today is that stop dragging God, or stop dragging the world into your personal time with God. Our quiet time is our quiet time is a time to have a personal interaction with God, not a time where we drag trend into it. You're praying, or you're worshiping, or you're doing something very vital spiritually. You carry your camera, it's sitting in front of you. You just drag the world into it. There is no time for you to express yourself completely before God. No, don't be a person that drag the world, or that drag things that are trending into your personal time. That time, or that's your personal time with God, is a time of deep reflection, a time of interaction between you and God, a time of communication, a time of you knowing that you are in the presence of God, and you are in the presence of God. So it is not something you just trivialize because of the things around, because you are dragging the world into it. And the last but not the least is stop rushing God's presence. Some people, they just feel prayer is a should I say everything? They just feel prayer is a to-do list. They just wake up in the morning. Okay, first thing what I do, I pray. You check it. Then the second thing, I do this, I do that, I do that. Stop rushing God's presence. God wants a quality time with you, and He wants your full attention. Not just you are there, but your mind, your spirit, your mind is not there, your spirit is not there, but you are physically present. No, God wants our spirit, soul, and body to be present. And sometimes the breakthrough is simply staying a little longer. I'm not saying that if you don't pray long, God will not answer your prayer, but a little longer. So these 4 things, I want you to take note of them seriously, because you might be where you are today because of your ingratitude. Sometimes you might be where you are today because of your ingratitude. You might be where you are today because you're a person that constantly comes to God only when you need something from Him, not wanting to know His own side, what He wants you to do, not wanting to know. You might be like that. You might be where you are today because you are someone that is always distracted by the world. You don't have your own personal time with God. And you might be where you are today because you are someone that don't give God attention. You rush in, you rush out. No, that's not what